Good day everyone, Alvin alone back with another lesson here in YouTube, and today we're going to be talking about bad English is when I see you smile solo. And if you don't know yet, the guitar player of bad English, before it, I don't know if they're still together, but yeah, it's Neil Schon, okay, Neil Schon of Journey. Now this, you might say it's so easy, right? But when I have a student, because I do also one-on-one lesson, and I still have lots of students, I choose songs or solos like this, especially for studying techniques. Something's easy, in a way, easy or short, easy to remember, so that we can focus really on what we call execution. You know, those bends, those slides, and also with this one, the use of bar. So there are a lot of things happening on this solo. And if you watch the even the original, which is this one, I slow it down a bit, you know, and you listen to it, like you really copy, you know, what he did. See the tremolo there, then again a tremolo there, bend with slide. See, bend with slide. That's a slide only. You can see also on how executed there on the video. So for me, that's really special because we can play it like, let's say you're playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. What a beautiful example. We're playing Twinkle Twinkle. Just an example. If you play that, right? It's okay. You hit the notes, but execution is everything. It's like when you know how to execute the notes, it will not sound like, let's say, a beginner or someone who's just starting out, right? Let's say if you start with, even with that one, as let's say your first notes there, with a slide and go, with a bend and slide, and then when you go here, right, you do a, let's say a bar, and you bend. And now your Twinkle Twinkle Little Star becomes more, how do you call it, expressive. So this is what I want to talk about today with this solo. I know it's short. I know it's, let's say, maybe with some of you easy, but it's not just like if you play it like that, it's really kind of like boring, right? The melody is still there, but if you play it like that, doesn't really resonate that much in terms of with this song, because this song is really emotional. So let's talk about that today, okay? And let me check if, oh, we have lots of viewers. I saw it. Yeah, we're here. And we will talk about the techniques that he uses. I like the way Neil Schon plays. You know, very emotional. Like I said, it's not about just the notes. It's very basic. The notes are very basic. But when he executed, when you again listen to how he did it, here, it's right. Yun na. Vibrato, bend with slide. I like that technique. Vibrato. And that only slide and then vibrato. And then going down to that chord. Alright? So let's talk about the chord. It has two keys, right? So the G and A. So we have Magsay Salorian, hello, and Aka, Hoshi. If you want me to give you a shout out, just comment down below, and I'll be happy to give you a shout out. Alright, so it started with that. Mickey and Mizi, hello. You have that? It started with G key, even before the solo. Here we go. Wait a bit. There. So it started with alright. But then it goes to E major, D over F sharp, D minor, E. And it finishes up on the key of A. Now it's transition, right? So the solo is like transition to getting to that A key. So from G going to A. So what we have to learn, of course, are the notes from the A major. I always talk about the chords. The chords came from the scales. Okay? So the notes in the scale. So we have A, and I'll play it here because we're going to be playing on this position only. Only this position. We have A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. It's very important for us to know the scales because, like I've said, the chords came from the scale. So we have A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, and then A. How many sharps do we have? C sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A. So we have C sharp, F sharp, and G sharp on this case. Yes? And then, again, our formula, the first one is major, B, second one is minor, third one is minor, C sharp minor, fourth one is D, major, fifth one is A, sixth one is a relative minor, F sharp minor, and then the seventh one, G sharp diminished, and then back to A. So those are our chords, okay, on the, it came from the scale. Okay. Once we have that, if we check on the chords, it started at E, which is the fifth of E. Then we have D over F sharp, that's the first inversion. It's the same D chord. If you want to play the D chord, it will sound good as well. But we have the bass on the F sharp, which is the first inversion. When you say first inversion, that's the third of the chord. So on the D, we have D, F sharp, A. Those are the notes in the D chord. F sharp, A, D, F sharp, A. Right? Now, if you use the bass, that's what we call inversion. And the first inversion is the third of the chord. So D, clear? And then it goes to B minor, which is the second chord, the A key, and then goes back to A, which is the fifth of the A, and then drop the A. Now, if you know that, the chords in the scale relationship, you will not be hitting any other notes. You know, for you to sound good, you just hit right? Any note on the fingerboard with that. Let's say I'm going to improvise. I always do this so that you guys will, you know, understand that relationship between chords and scales. So if I do this. Of course, it's random. Doesn't sound nice. No praising, nothing. I'm just working on the chords there, right? So the notes on the scales. So, but it works. Those notes works anywhere on that chord progression. But we will talk about the solo this time. Okay. Execution is everything on this solo. Like I've said, even on my one-on-one lesson, I like this kind of stuff because I can really dial in on the techniques when I'm teaching. You know, I'm not really focusing on like so many notes and so many like, you know, sequences, so many things to memorize. This just focusing on the technique. And the first one is the one that I really like, is using the bar. If you don't have a Floyd Rose, you can set up your tremolo in a way that you can really drop it like this. Floyd Rose is really good with that. And this one is Strandberg. I set it up like a Floyd Rose, so it really works well. The first one is just an open, you dip the bar like really down, and then it's like a racetrack or a racing car, right? Like that's what we're aiming for, and that's the start of the solo. This open string, fourth string, and one. Okay, this open string, fourth string, third string. Come down, going up, and then we hit that 15. And this is one of I can say I learned from Schon, one of my favorite techniques in a way also, bending and sliding to the note. So we bent on the 15th fret, second string. Hi to Nixon, present. Hi to Mon Robles, Achineo, engineer. Oh no, it's gone. Engineer Gibbs something. Yeah, Engineer Gibbs official, and Akahoshi. Alan Castro, hello. And Tonix Barbaso, yan. Thank you for joining me here. Alright, so bend that, and then we slide on the 17, which is the same note. Okay, so like I've said, it's not just if you play that, that's only an E note, like right. But this time you do two techniques. You just bend, and then you slide. And then you do the vibrato. Now the vibrato, it's entirely up to you if you want to use the bar or if you want to use the finger. Alright? But that's what I'm saying. Same with like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. If you play like with this one, if you just play, right? So he did. Alright? So from that bar, very emotional, so it gives that emotion. So you're not hitting just the E note. You know what I mean, okay? So that's the first part. Execution is everything on this solo. Vibrato, and then we have that part. Actually, with this one, there's a bar also like. Right? So rather than just playing it, doesn't really sound good, it doesn't have that emotion. So what you have to do is to use the bar again. This is called a dip. You get that. And then that 15. And then bend on that 14th fret, third string. So we have. Vibrato again. That's a vibrato. When you stop the note, you do a vibrato again with the fingers or with the tremolo. Right? Makes a big difference than very dull, very in a way dry, right? So vibrato, okay. We take that first string, 14th fret. But then here, again, he did the bend and then slide to the note. Okay, so that's a really good technique. So bending and then sliding to the same note. So you use two techniques in one, right? So good. And then vibrato. Let's do that again. Right? And then the last one, you just slide on that E note. Even on the video, you will see he just, slide on that note. Slide it like that. And then we have, then it finishes on that A power chord. It's cool. Right? So, again, what we learned here is like using those techniques when we're playing solos. Your solos can be as simple as, right? But if you put like techniques there, like that, or you just even like just a slides and vibrato, it gives life to it, and that's the moral sorry, moral story of the lesson here. It's like when you play something, even if it's simple, try to put more of those techniques. I love using this, the tremolo. Right? Even with that one, it gives a different, like Steve Vai-ish, Van Halen-ish approach to it. Let's say playing a C sharp, right? When you do this, right? Bending also really good if I do that. Right, and then doing using the vibrato and the tremolo. Same thing what he is using on this solo. Not that hard, very melodic. If I play it like, you can sing it. You can sing it. It's nice. But if you play it like that, it's gonna be bad. Okay. So hopefully you enjoyed that lesson. So try to work on your dip. If you have the bar, you can loosen that up by changing your setting here with the spring. You can change your spring, and you can loosen your spring to have that loose tremolo. So you can dive it. I don't know what guitar you're using. Even if you're using a Fender or a Esquire, I set up mine. Oh, with this one I did it set up like very loose, but you can do that so that you can use it like for your lights and for your dips. So you can use it like that. Okay, but if you have a Floyd Rose is my favorite as well. It's easy. It stays on tune. So if you have a Floyd Rose, of course this is my favorite. I don't have any problem with this one, and it sounds like a Floyd Rose. Okay. If you have any questions, also you can write it down. Me and my band played this song a long time ago, and I felt like I almost blew the solo part. You are right, sir. This solo actually difficult than actually sounds. Correct. Sometimes it sounded like so easy, but when you execute it, it's like it doesn't really sound the same as how Nilsson did it, and mainly because we're doing different execution on it, right? If you use only slide on this one, because most of the beginners only use slide. It's not a bad thing, but most of beginners, because they're having hard time with bending, so you can hear them like. You know, so you have the notes, but it's all slides, and it doesn't have that same effect when you're using. Right? Bending is regional for the guitar. What other instruments do we have bends? Guitar. I played koto, yeah, a bit on the koto. So when you play, you can bend it a bit. What else? That's about it. String instrument you can bend, especially the guitar. Original to guitar is bending. Okay, and the keyboards we can do the bending. But it's not the same as the guitar, right? So learn to do more of those bends for your solos. It's really cool. It's very emotional. And you can do combination like this one, bend and slide. Combination of bend, slide, and my favorite, tremolo. Alright? So hopefully you get something out of this lesson, which I like. You have the tabs and backing track here on my channel, so you can practice what I'm talking about here. Also, if you can support me on my Patreon, everything there, free. I have free members, I have paid members. Even the free members, I give away like backing tracks and chords that you can work on. What else? Also, you can buy this on my Ape Store. Yep. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. And if you want me to teach you, I do also one-on-one lesson. If we can find some time, you can message me on Facebook or Instagram. Okay, guys. So have a great day. Bazre as Mike Misi. See you next time. I'll be back on Monday. I'll be posting on Saturday really cool solo. On Saturday, of course, tabs and backing tracks available for free. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, and you'll see. You'll learn a lot from this channel. Okay, have a great day, guys, and see you next time. See you Monday. Bye bye.